Igbo Area TV, on the Igbo.
Wahala. Buhari in huge trouble as Igbos in the American military, writes President Biden over his persecution of Igbos in Nigeria. Members of the United States military of Igbo descent who served or currently serving in the United States Armed Forces under the aegis of American Veterans of Igbo descent, AVID, have written to the U.S. Department of State over President Buhari's persecution of Igbos in Nigeria. In a letter jointly signed by Chief Sylvester Onya, President, and Dr. Godson Obiago, Secretary, and obtained by Igbo TV, Avid condemned what it called the oppressive condition of Igbo people entrapped in Nigeria and sought for Department of State's urgent action. Avid further urged the United States government to urgently restore the indigenous people of Biafra as a country carved out of Nigeria, adding that only an independent Biafra republic will ensure the safety and security of Igbo people, especially now that Nigeria slid into security dark precipice. The letter stated as follows: "We are the citizens of the United States who honorably served in various branches of our superior military at different times and on different conflict theaters. We, members of the American Veterans of Igbo descent, AVID, incorporated in the state of New Mexico and headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida. Some of our members were born of Igbo tribal ancestry of the southeastern part of Nigeria and became United States citizens by nationalization during their military service. The rest of our members are natural-born United States citizens of Igbo tribe, Nigerian parents. All our members, therefore, honorable men and women who meritoriously served or currently serving in the United States Armed Forces. Our Christian parents, siblings, relatives, classmates, friends, and well-wishers still live in the Igbo part of southern Nigeria. We are bringing to your notice that we are stressed and stretched beyond elasticity by the oppressive condition of our people entrapped in Nigeria, and we seek your urgent action. We are not oblivious to the laissez-faire nature of Nigerian President Mr. Muhammadu Buhari's leadership. His slothfulness has excavated in a chaotic gap in national security and freedom of the people. Our attention is drawn to the following life-altering events currently going on in Nigeria: general insecurity, heinous violence, corruption and graft, abductions and harassment of hundreds of school children, incessant kidnappings of law-abiding citizens, breakdown of law and order, open grazers with AK-47 weapon by Muslim Northern Nigerian brothers of the president killing people at will, Fulani hegemony, the murderous slaughter of non-Fulani ethnic groups, chronic youth unemployment, mayhem in middle belt of Nigeria without prosecution or accountability, free installation and tacit enforcement of Muslim caliphate in eastern Nigeria, atrocities and genocide meted out to Nigerian citizens without consequence, government appointment of Fulani tribe indigents to key positions such as NMPC, RIRS, NCS, NPA, defense, finance, education, justice, FTC, agriculture, police affairs, aviation, communication, power, water resources, FEMA, NYSC, PTDF, NTA, FAAN, EFCC, ICPC, NFIU, etc. Dastardly acts of support for Boko Haram and Miyetti Allah Muslim terrorists. Politics of Second Niger Bridge. Nigeria, where people killed by violence are not counted. Corrupt politicians, impostors, thieves with their government accomplices, execution of eastern farmers on their indigenous farmlands with no prosecution, gruesome rape of young Igbo girls and married women, unprovoked killings, massacre, maiming by Fulani young men and nobody held to account, army and police killing of unarmed defenseless youths at Lekki toll gate, execution of Christians on church ground during church worship, police frequent brutality, unconstitutional arrests, detention and killings of political opponents, abduction and execution of foreigners, security condition and human rights violations, excessively China monetary loans for development of another country, government protection of criminals, bandits, terrorists, epileptic electricity and dilapidated infrastructure, lack of navigable road in the eastern part of Nigeria, woeful condition of universities and academic standards, government appointments from only Fulani tribes, eastern Nigerian men pillaged, slaughtered en masse within their indigenous ancestral land with no consequences, violent military invasion of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ancestral home and consequent fatal slaughter of Igbo youths, forceful conquest of Olo in Igbo land and its attendant wastage of lives and properties, culpable, reckless and gross neglect by the federal government, attack and massacre of eastern people of Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Abia State, Anambra State and Imo State, disproportionate installation of military checkpoints in Igbo land, unprovoked harassment of innocent people and monetary extortion, stifled constitutional freedom and protection of citizens' lives and properties, freedom to assembly, association, speech, and extrajudicial killings. The American veterans of Igbo descent unequivocally and officially report these vices to you and seek your consent to review these problems. Our assessment is that Nigeria is irretrievably divided and cannot be ameliorated. The Igbo people seek a referendum to become a new nation called Biafra. The Western Yoruba people want to become a nation called Oduduwa. The Middle Belt people want to separate from Nigeria and become a new nation. We urge our nation, United States of America, to urgently restore the indigenous people of Biafra as a country carved out of Nigeria. Only this will ensure the safety and security of our people, especially now that Nigeria slid into a security dark precipice. The people of southeastern Nigeria have the right to self-defense. Their youths are infuriated, have no future, and have no guarantee of life, safety, security, and protection. Because of these anomalies, AVID advocates, stand with, and expresses our unalloyed support for and takes a strong stake in the redemption of our Igbo people. We therefore declare, as we vacate our silence, that Southeastern Igbo people have their constitutional rights taken away by the Nigerian Fulani-led government. AVID stands to assuage the anguish the Eastern people of Nigeria have endured by leveraging your support to assure our oppressed people that their suffering will soon end. Our solemn pride and request hinge on the strata of freedom you can provide to our oppressed Igbo people of Nigeria. Now that was a letter at the Igbo veterans in the United States. Some of them are still serving, some of them are out of office, they wrote to the United States President Joe Biden to look into the situation in Nigeria. You see a lot of things were stated. You can review it again. The situation in Nigeria is so bad, and the best solution for Nigeria right now is outright split. Not just split Igbos living in Nigeria, not just Biafra, Oduduwa as well is seeking freedom. Nigeria cannot continue with all of this mess. Please, viewers, add your comment. Tell us what you think. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Bye for now.